So we have already seen how the same information like the first and last name and favorite food look like in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Right now I want to show you how it looks like when the same information carried by the transfer object, JSON and XML. The JSON object has a file extension with .json, and it has a format of key value pair with enclosed by double quotes and separated by a column. On the XML example, it has a .xml file extension, and it looks similar to HTML since it's also a markup language, with the information lies between the opening and closing tag of the element. I hope now you have some ideas on how each programming language presents the same information differently. They may look differently, but they are logically organized and written in their own way. So after you get a sense of how each language is different and played different roles in this process, I want to use this opportunity to give you a quick glance of other programming languages you may have also heard of. In software development, there is a distinct separation of front-end and back-end. The front end refers to the user interface, where the area the user can see from the browser, and the programming language that are used for the presentation layer are called the client-side programming language. The back end is anything that the user doesn't see, but a lot of processing happens behind the scene. As you can see, there are different programming languages that are aimed for different purposes. As we have mentioned, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in the previous slides. They are used for the front-end programming purpose. Most of the heavy-duty programming languages are recited in the server side to do the heavy lifting. Here are the list of common server-side scripting language: ASP.NET, ASP.NET MVC, PHP, Python, Ruby, and Perl scripts. Until recently, node.js, a special kind of JavaScript invented in 2009 that can be run on the server side with the help of V8 JavaScript engine. It has been used for building large, scalable network applications. This made the JavaScript becomes the stable language to break the barrier and can be used to program both the front end and the back end. However, at this time, it is still used for lightweight stuff. For the heavy-duty programming, they are usually done by object-oriented programming (OOP) language, since they can be compiled into files that is ready to be used by the machine directly. So instead of interpreting or parsing like JavaScript or HTML at the time when user requested something, the source code of the object-oriented programming language are already compiled into a separate file, is a binary code, or the machine language, where the processing time becomes minimal and fast. The examples are C#, VB.NET, Java, C++, and Object-C. In this lesson, we have identified programming objects from the browser, client side, and server side. We also walk through some sample codes in various languages and scripts. I hope you already see some patterns about programming codes and you feel more comfortable of learning how to program next. Remember to subscribe my channel and share with your friends. I'll see you in the next course.